In this video, I'm going to introduce TradeWave 2.0 and all of its AI features that's going to help you tremendously into finding opportunities and evaluating it very quickly. Let's go to TradeWave.ai. The first thing you're going to see right on the home page, you're going to see a list of the top indices and commodities over here with the current quote. You can click any of these. For example, I'm going to click on S&P 500 and you're going to see the narrative based on what's happening today. You're going to see the current price chart and the projection price charts based on history. Right now, this history is based on the last 24 midterm election years. So as you see, there's a little bit of a bullish period before there is a extensive down period starting. If we look at it based on the last 10 consecutive years, it's a different story. Based on last consecutive years, this should be a very bullish time right now, but not for midterm election years, at least not based on almost 100 years of midterm election years. This is a very, very dangerous time for the stock market. It's the same with others. You can click on Dow. You see the same exact thing based on last 18 midterm election years, and that's because that's how much data we have. And when you look at the last 10 years, it's bullish. So that was the first thing that you have here. Now I'm going to click on Wave Viewer. My favorite part is that we have this dark background now. Of course, if you don't like it, you can click on Settings and switch it back to light. This is the way it used to be. But I like the dark better. It's easier on the eye. You can also, for example, go to OPP table, which is the opportunity table on the settings, and you can select exactly the columns you want. Now there's tremendous number of new columns added to the opportunity table, and the last 4 columns you see here, they are the AI generated columns. So in TradeWave, when you looked at any opportunities, it was based on historical probabilities. With the AI feature, it takes the historical probabilities and it calibrates the probabilities based on what's been happening right now. There are 19 current inputs that it uses and it calibrates, and the numbers completely change. Some things that was 10 out of 10 or 19 out of 20 suddenly gets a low probability and vice versa. And that realism is really what AI has given you. Here are the AI columns. That's AI score. It's from 0 to 100. Win percentage is the probability of it repeating this year. Predicted return and predicted MFE, or maximum favorable excursion. As you see, some of these have dashes in it. That's because the AI only scores patterns that are between 10 and 90 days. So I'm just going to go and select 10 and 90 here. That way all of them will have scores. And some of them are updating still. I'm just going to click CVX. Look at this. CVX is 10 out of 10. Very promising, and this is based on 10 out of 10 midterm election years. But AI says it has 65% chance. I mean, 72% chance. It scored it at 65%. However, it still has a projection. Now, our price charts show projections right on the price chart itself. And the probabilities are now here. Of course, you can go on look at it by probability. Look at that. Expedia, although it has 2 negative years, it has the highest win rate. Of course, there's a few other ones with 85%. No, just one more. but this is based on midterm election years. And if you haven't seen this, by the way, there is this button that switches between consecutive years and the current PE year, which is PE plus 2 this year, or midterm election years. So right now we're looking at patterns for the companies based on the last 10 midterm election years, with at least 9 out of 10 years profitable. If I switch it 10 out of 10 years, then we only get 5. 8 out of 10 years, we get 129. So that's one thing. And now also look at the price charts down here. You see that this is a candlestick chart. Click on settings and you can see the candlesticks price chart. You can change it. You can change it to the old line chart. This is how it used to be. Or open, high, low, close. I like candle. You also have the ability to put up to 4 moving averages, as you see here. I have 50. 200 is also very good. And you have the ability to Bollinger Bands. And you can turn projections that you saw earlier on or off. Now, there are many other things. Next one is the watch list. You can create your own watch lists. And after you create the watch list, what happens? The watch list is going to be here. For example, my favorite stocks. There it is. Maybe I don't have a favorite stock. Nope, I didn't fill it up. Let's look at these. These are published lists. These are lists that TradeWave publishes for everyone, which are, for example, the top 20 stocks by market cap. You only get 6 opportunities based on the top 20 stocks by market cap. Or top 20 stocks by option volume, stocks with weekly options. That's a much bigger list. 69 opportunities. I can change all of these probabilities. Now, let me just go back to price chart for a second and show you another feature. As you can see, earnings are here. You can turn them on and off. You can make the price chart 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years. You can have day or weekly charts. And that projections that you saw, you can turn it on and off. You also have the ability to put price levels. Let's say I want to put a red one. Oh, I just made that one red one. I'm going to put another one. Make it green and make it solid, and you can move it. And these are stored per each of the charts that you see here. Now, the big one. There is an AI chatbot which is aware of what you're looking at. It knows everything about opportunity table, everything about the charts. You can ask any questions from it related to what you see over here. Even things like, what is seasonality? Not only gives you that answer, but also if it has a help page, it shows up the help page too. which has extensive detailed information about this. Let me also show you this other help page. If you click on this question mark, these are all the help that you can get. There's tremendous other information that's coming up, so if you're interested in this, you should definitely subscribe to this channel and look out, because I'm going to have an automated trading system that's been developed on the top of TradeWave, introduced and shown on a video series coming up. Besides that, I'm going to be talking about midterm election years. Midterm election year is going to start becoming hot in literally within a month, if not yet. All right, that's all I have for today. Great. Have a great time trading. Hope you make a lot of money.